Alright lads, how about a mail call, and we'll see how these things, these cards, these new additions, these treasures I got in the post fit into Teysa. First up, we got this pretty little package. Alright, we got my Rattling Reanimator. Woohoo. They should really... Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay. Ugh. So I got my foil Rattling Reanimator for Teysa. Nice. Max, what do you want? Yes, I know, Max. Wow, that is near mint. Nice. Okay. So this is a 2 and a black zombie cleric. Whenever he or another cleric I control dies. No. Whenever another cleric. Ooh, if my opponents have clerics and they die, I get zombies. Gonna have to get for my opponents to play some clerics. Alright. How the hell? Okay, I appreciate it that they're packaging. Oh, look, thank you from Cloudpost Bratislava. You're welcome, Cloudpost. Let's see what I got. This should be easier to take out. That's what it should be. Okay. What is this? Oh, what's that? Adorned Pouncer, zombie cat token. Oh, neat. That looks scary as fuck. Alright. Ooh! He sent me a... Is that Japanese or Korean? That's a foil Vile Deacon from Onslaught. I've got one of these in English. A Vile Deacon. 2 black for a 2/2 zombie. Is she a zombie cleric or is she just a cleric? I can't remember if she's zombie or not. Anyway, she's a cleric. And she gets +1/+1 when she attacks for every other cleric in play. +2/+2. She gets some bonus for attacking clerics. Ooh, that is pretty. Kind of dinged up a little bit, but that's a nice throw-in. Thank you, Cloudpost Bratislava. I got my Doom Necromancer. So, Hirobi has my original... When did Doom Necromancer come out? What set was he originally in? Was it Onslaught 2? I can't remember, but okay, so 2 and a black for 2/2, human cleric mercenary. Too bad he's in a warrior. Black, tap, sack him, return target creature from your graveyard play. You can do it as an instantaneously in response to some bullshit. You're doing some bullshit. I'm going to sack this guy and get my creature back in response to your bullshit. No, don't respond to my bullshit. Yes, I will respond to thy bullshit. You bullshitting bullshitter. This should be my Mentor the Meek. That's cute. Jace is a... and Liliana. Huh. Yep. My Secret Lair Mentor the Meek. Cool. 2 and a white for a 2/2 human soldier. Never another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control. You may pay 1 if you do draw a card. Today's the last day you'll fear sewer orcs, Garg. For now on, the sewer orcs will fear crocs. Oh, I thought that was orcs. It's crocs. Today's the last day you feel sewer crocs, Garg. For now on, the sewer crocs will fear you. I thought that was orcs. I really did. Man, reading is key. Yeah. Anyway, let's see how these are going to fit into Teysa, because I know I need to make some changes. I know I need to cut something, because I have too many cards, not enough lands. Okay, so here's the mana base in Teysa. This is 39 cards, because I'm going to 38 lands. So everything else can't exceed 61. Yeah, so drop it all over the place. These new slick, look at that, these sleeves are slick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay, there's 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41, 50, 61. Okay. Okay, so basically I have to cut 3 cards to put these in. I love cutting cards. It's just, it fills me with joy to go through the process of taking something out that should make the deck better after I've already been painfully chewing through it, and I have to cut something else. I fucking love it. Okay, I don't want to cut any creatures. How often is this guy really going to trigger? I mean, when he's good, he will be really good. But usually when people draw cards, how many do they draw? 1. So it's like attack, and you have a creature that draws a card. When it sort of fire and ice. Creature could sort of fire and ice. You draw 1 card. And then you might do something else. You might cast a spell, cantrip, draw a card. So this only triggers when they draw 2 or more. So unless there's a consecrated sphinx or a windfall or a skull clamp, he really doesn't do anything, does he? I mean, he's big and beefy, kind of, for a cleric. He's 3/4, but he doesn't really do anything. So we'll think about that. How many clerics do I have again? Let's count. Let's count the clerics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 with the alms collector. So if I drop the alms collector, obviously rattling and reanimator, somebody else goes in. What else should I cut? What else really isn't going to do me any good? Okay, this can kill a planeswalker. I don't have a lot of other things that can. Cancels judgment, starting with you. Each player votes for an land permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent. If most votes are tied. Maybe I should cut that. Because for destroying artifacts and enchantments, I do have Seal of Cleansing. I've got Mortify that hits artifacts. I've got Soltari Visionary that when he does combat damage destroys an enchantment. I suppose I could take my fogs out. I've got Zealous Persecution. Unless I have a bunch of 1-power creatures, this really isn't going to do much unless I have the Ethereal Absolution out. So I'm kind of loath to cut it. Bloody hell. So let's take this guy out, because Rattling Reanimator is much more valuable in my strategy than Alms Collector. We'll set him up there. How does that sleeve look? Looks a bit rough. Put in this nice new sleeve. The only thing that's been in it before is that Alms Collector. Okay. So Rattling Reanimator's in the deck now. Now, how do I put in Mentor the Meek and Doom Necromancer? Let's put him in alphabetical order. He's not a legend. Put him in alphabetical order with the creatures. Now, some of you might be saying, well, take out the Blood Baron. Take out the Blood Baron of Viscopa, because he does nothing for your deck. He's just a cool creature. Little mushroom guy told me about Nelia Delis. Nelia. So Nelia is a rogue. She's a 3 casting cost. I think she's a 2/2 rogue. But she lets me look at the top card of my library whenever I feel like it. and cast clerics, wizards, rogues, and warriors on top of... I don't have any other of those types. I've got clerics. So she lets me cast my clerics off the top of my library. So when I get her, she will replace Blood Baron. Basically, I'm taking Teysa to the event Thursday, now that she's ready. And if Natalia comes in, she will replace Blood Baron, so he's a placeholder for her. Of course, if I have Masquid Nexus, all my creatures become all those types, so I will have a full party. If you have a full party, I think it's at the beginning of combat, you put a +1/+1 counter on some of your creatures and they get Death Touch. So that makes Masquid Nexus even better. I suppose... prevent up to 3 damage to our creature or player. She's only 1/3. So I don't really want to cut something with Kaya Foglio's art. But let's put in Doom Necromancer because he fits the strategy more. That's a pretty good sleeve. Yeah, I'll just leave that sleeve on there and I'll put this one on the Mentor the Meek. Okay, so Doom Necromancer is in there. I'm still at 21 clerics, which I'm trying to keep a critical mass of clerics to feed 3 Tree City. I don't know if 21 will really be enough for me to make the best use of 3 Tree City, but this is what I've got so far. So what should I take out for Mentor the Meek? As I said, I don't want to take out any other clerics. And the artifact, so that's Mana Rock. That protects Teysa and lets my Grave Titan or Sun Titan attack immediately, depending on who has it. This gives me token creatures with every creature type, plus makes all my other creatures every... which... does that really do much? I mean, it's going to be good with Nalia. Is there anything else that's going to be good with? Master Apothecary, it's going to be good with him. That's for sure. I really don't like this. Cleric exposure pay costs less. You get 2 creatures. Is getting 2 creatures worth it? And what else am I doing with the Masquid Nexus? Should I put a coat of arms in here? I'm going to try it. I'm going to play it, and then I'll see if I want a coat of arms. Because if I get that Masquid Nexus relatively easily, then coat of arms is going to really shine. Okay, so let's look at the enchantments, instants, and sorceries. Okay, so if any creature is put in your grave for play, so this will bring something back. Lures of the Dream Den can recast it. Sun Titan can get it back. Blind Obedience slows down my opponents. Dictate of Erebos slows down my opponents. Their Absolution helps me deal with graveyards and slows down my opponents. This prevents damage to creatures or players. This deals with somebody's graveyard, gives me tokens. This deals with artifacts or enchantments. You never know when it draws a card. They may pay 2. They don't. If they doesn't, get a treasure. And of course with what's her name? Thelise. The mechanic Thelise Cardinal. So Thelise, if I make treasure tokens my opponent's turn, then at the beginning of each end step I also get a spirit token. So there's a combo there. It kind of works. Black Fog. Really want to keep the fogs as a surprise. Eerie Interlude. This is going to be replaced by Clever Concealment. Order to Clever Concealment, so that will replace this. If I have the Black Fog, I want the White Fog. If I have the White Fog, I want the Black Fog. Mortify, in case I need to kill something right away and Teysa is not in play. Go find Three Tree City or Masquid Nexus. Do I need that? How much is that really going to help me? Now, if I have Deathbringer Liege in play and I play this, it's a black and white spell, so the black part I tap a creature, the white part I kill a tapped creature, or the other way around, it doesn't matter. So I get to kill something if Deathbringer Liege is in play, and I get to make my opponent's creatures weaker. How many 1-power toughness creatures do people, or 1 toughness creatures do people really play anymore? Not that many. Not that many. Okay, got 2 board wipes. Got 2 destroy anything. But this I don't control it, so in a 4-player game I'll vote for something. Do I really want that? I'll take out Council's Judgment for the Mentor of the Meek. See how that does. Yeah, this is yet another card that often goes into the initial stack and often gets cut. Zealous Persecution is the same, but I'm kind of forcing myself to keep it because I want to try it out. I would put in the coat of arms, except I only have 1 tutor for artifact, Vampiric Tutor. So unless I draw the Masquid Nexus, my creatures are going to be kind of scattered as far as creature types. So I've got a lot of zombie and spirit token generators. I have all the clerics. So the coat of arms without Masquid Nexus is going to help my opponents more than it's going to help me. I should put Drum Bellower in here, but then I have to cut something else out. Drum Bellower, 2 and a white for a 2/1 flying spirit. Untap all creatures you control during everybody else's untap step. But it's really only good with Master Apothecary. I mean, yeah, it gives all my other creatures pseudo-vigilance, but that's about it. She's a mana sink. Alright, so I think that's the deck. I think that's what I'm going to run with. Not really happy about... I'll keep him. I'll take him with me in case I see that there's a need for him. But right now, thinking about the games, the way the games actually play, it's hardly ever that people draw more than 1 card at a time. They draw 1, it resolves. Then they draw another one, it resolves. So he would not trigger. It's only 2 or more. And usually there's something like, as I said, Windfall, Skull Clamp. What else do the lads play that they draw multiple cards each turn? Now if they draw a card for each creature dealing damage, that's something. But they don't really play that many of them. Usually it's just 1 at a time. So I'll take those out. Take those out, see how it works. Okay, next change is... This is Sig. Say hi, Sig. Whatever, you know, whatever the fuck he would sound like. I have no idea, really. So, Sig sits right next to Teysa, in my suite of decks. So, since he sits right next to her, and he's got colors that he shares with her, he's going to share some of his lands. She's going to borrow his Nykthos, his Urborg. She is going to permanently take his command tower because I ordered her a command tower. This really nice Secret Lair one that I have wanted for a while because I love the art. it's not going to come in time for Thursday night. So when that command tower comes in, it'll just go to SIG. He'll just get it. So he's going to give her his command tower. He will get another one fairly soon. Yeah, I'll need to change the sleeves in a little bit. I'm just doing this to count. And these other 4, she's going to borrow, because there's 50 euros, 80 euros, 110 euros, and for the one I want, the foil Pro Tour one, it's like 70. So it's like 200 euros with shipping. So I don't have 200 euros right now to dump on a deck, so she's going to borrow these and keep the command tower. So it's 5 lands. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, there it is. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, I only have to cut 2 lands to have 38 lands. That's easy. So there we go. That's Teysa tokens. So let me shuffle this up. Let me switch those sleeves out, shuffle this up, and then kind of see how it plays, because I'm curious. I suppose I could do that. That'll solve 2 of the sleeves, won't it? Yep, sure as hell will. Especially since she's keeping the command tower. Alright, so I'm going to do this and then shuffle up, and I just want to see how she plays. See how badly I miscalculated with my deck decision.